Shalom, hope you all had a great Pesach. We'll be starting in 22 seconds. Shalom and welcome to Israeli Salad. After 37 programs, today I'd like to take you back to some of the sights and people that we met throughout almost a year of Israeli Salad. We'll end with some of the tunes that we heard throughout our programs. Now remember, you can always view all our programs by clicking on the Israeli Salad button on our website. I'd also like to take the opportunity to welcome our new viewers in the Boston area. We hope you enjoy our programs. Remember, if any of you have any idea how we can reach other communities in your area, contact us by email at yoni@israelnn.com. On the past festival of Pesach, thousands toured the land of Israel, whether they were Israelis on vacation or tourists from abroad. On Israeli Salad 4, I met Tourism Minister Rabbi Benny Elon. Let's see what he had to say about the land of Israel.
Come to Israel. Why? Because here in Israel you can feel that heaven and earth kissing each other. And the spiritual concepts are real things. The Bible, God of Israel, State of Israel.
Yom Ha'atzmaut, Israel's Day of Independence, is just around the corner, so we'd like to hear your blessings for the state and people of Israel. We ask you to do the following. Record your blessing on MP3 format and email it to us with your picture. Remember to state your full name, age, and where you're from. And if you still don't know our email by heart, here it is again, yoni@israelnn.com. These days, with all the technology and multimedia, some people don't connect to excavations and ancient remains. Some people are looking for more interactive experiences. One of the attractions visitors to the Old City of Jerusalem can visit is the Davidson Center, which we visited on our Tisha B'Av program, memorializing the Holy Temple. In contrast to the halls and corridors of museums, the Davidson Center is located inside an authentic archaeological excavation. The center is part of the southern western wall excavations. At the site, visitors descend into the excavation, view Herodian Jerusalem from above, get a close look at ancient ceramics, and watch a short educational film. But the exclusive and unique part of this visit is farther inside the excavation. Computer programmers and graphic artists developed a three-dimensional computer model of the Second Temple. After the visitors watch a special movie about a pilgrim on his visit to the Holy Temple, they are taken by a guide on a three-dimensional tour of the Holy Temple.
We enter
through the gates, see the Holy Temple with all its glory, walk through the royal portico, and visit the market where people bought their sacrifices.
I learned a lot about the Beit HaMikdash and the Mishkan.
I learned a lot about things that I've read about in the Chumash that sort of all came together today.
For now, unfortunately, the visit to the temple can be only virtual.
On the Temple Mount, prepared and sanctified. I can almost hear his heart.
All over the world, people learn the Tanakh, the Bible. But only in Israel, you can learn the Tanakh by walking the land. This idea is what stands behind the Tanakh Festival, which took place in the Elah Valley. I went to visit the Tanakh Festival, the Bible Festival, that took place in the Elah Valley, which is near Beit Shemesh. First, I joined a group who were touring the Tel Azakah site and learning a chapter from Tanakh as part of the Tanakh Festival. I met Ami Hirsch from the Keren Kayemet, the Jewish National Fund, who explained to me what the group was doing. We are trying to connect the Tanakh and the land. Instead of only learning and reading Tanakh indoors, you can absolutely go out. Whoever lives here or visits here can go out, tour the land, and find the beautiful stories from the Tanakh by viewing the locations where the stories took place. From the Elah Valley, I continued to the Bell Caves of Beit Guvrin, where a unique convention was taking place, in which authors and writers read stories from the Tanakh. The participants of this event were mainly non-observant Jews who feel connected to the stories of the Tanakh.
And they invited 3 writers to talk about love in the Bible.
We came to enjoy the combination of great authors that we love, biblical stories that we love, and a beautiful place.
A celebration of old love stories from the time of the Bible.
I came because of the people that give the lectures. These 2 of them are my favorite writers.
It's not a religious event. It's a very Israeli event because this is the location where the stories that we're going to hear took place.
The intention is to bring all the people, observant and non-observant Jews, to the land, to the flavors, and to the culture of the Tanakh, in order to expand their knowledge. Except for the tours and the Tanakh reading convention, there were also musical events which took place as part of the festival. All the events related to stories and traditions from the Tanakh. The festival is called the Festival of Bible and Culture. We are trying to connect to the Tanakh in all different ways, not only by learning the text, but also by hearing the stories and learning the culture.
And now, our weekly insight. On Israeli Salad 30, we visited Chef Lambiasi's Kosher Culinary Academy. But what's the meaning of the concept of kashrut? Rabbi David Samson, who, by the way, has been with us since Israeli Salad 3, joins us from Jerusalem. Shalom, Rabbi Samson.
Shalom, Yoni.
So what's the basic idea of eating kosher food?
I think the underlying idea behind the basic concepts of kashrut are that a person is composed of not only a spiritual element, but also of a physical element, and the 2 of them have to be compatible and work together. And that just like if a person's spirit is not healthy and that he's involved or affected by all kinds of foreign or pagan concepts, so his spiritual status is mitigated. Similarly, his physical status can be mitigated if he's not consuming the right ideas. Today, everybody in the world is very health-oriented, and usually when you look at the ingredients on the box, you no longer look at what's in it, but what's not in it, and they say no sugar, no additives, no food coloring, and that people are very careful about what they take into their body. So someone who wants to be spiritual has to know that what he consumes and what he takes into his body will have an effect on the composite of his body and the capability of fathoming spiritual concepts.
Now, does the food actually affect a person?
Well, Yoni, there's an interesting story about a child who was brought to Rabbi Akiva Eger, and his mother didn't understand why the child couldn't understand and fathom the intricacies of the Talmudic Tosfot. And Rabbi Akiva Eger said, did the child ever eat something which was not kosher? And finally they found out that the kid once ate something which wasn't kosher, and Rabbi Akiva Eger said it's because of that the kid was not able to properly understand and fathom the meaning of the Tosfot commentary on the Talmud.
Thank you very much, Rabbi Samson.
The Weekly Insight is brought to you in cooperation with Machon Meir, the largest Zionist institute in Israel, bringing people closer to Judaism.
Thank you all for joining us for this week's program. We'll end with a musical montage of musicians who have been featured on Israeli Salad. Until next time, from all of us at Israel National TV, Shalom.
Na challah, candlesticks, Kiddushin is delicious. Every Shabbat meal we eat is really quite nutritious. Can I have some chicken served on Ima's special dishes? Soup and challah, candlesticks, Kiddushin is delicious. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Everyone together we will build a Beit HaMikdash. Build a Beit HaMikdash. All God's children together. במהרה.
לא משנה מה נעשה בעולם וגם נהיה צדיקים גמורים ואם נעמוד באמת לפניך אולי נראה בכל אותך עדיין לא מספיק לעולמי לא מספיק להודות לך אפילו על טיפה טיפה בתוך הים הגדול של האהבה והחסד.
Here's the music part.